In this section, we will be going over how to make and run an experiment setup using AcquireMP. To start, open the experiment setup under the Auto menu. Here, you can see the protocol panel on the left and the well plate panel on the right. The samples provided on the 96 well plate can be defined using the well plate panel. There is also a table view option available under the drop-down menu on the top right. To define what is in each well, double-click on the well. This will open a menu where you can specify the sample name, concentration, a color to visualize the sample in the protocol and well plate setup, and a sample type, normal, calibrant, or buffer. The expected volume will be calculated based on the protocol setup and does not require any input. To duplicate the well information, select the well and drag it to a new well. To remove the well information, select the well and click on Delete. To instruct the robot to pipette the samples into the gasket and perform the desired measurements, you first need to click on Add in the protocol panel. The rows can be duplicated or removed by clicking on Duplicate or Remove. For each measurement, you can define the buffer to be used during the droplet dilution fine focus routine, the buffer volume, the sample to be measured, the sample volume, if a dilution needs to be executed before measuring the sample, and the amount of measurements. To define the buffer or sample, double-click on the desired field on the protocol panel, and then on the desired well. For a droplet dilution fine focus, we recommend using 10 microliters buffer and 10 microliters calibrant or sample. When doing dilutions, the AcquireMP will do one dilution series before measuring all the samples by default. If you want the dilutions to be made fresh before each measurement, deselect Allow dilutions to be used in multiple measurements in the Edit Well menu. After finishing the protocol setup, you can hover over the well or double-click to see the calculated required volume. Both the protocol setup and well plate can be saved and loaded again later. Before running the protocol, a couple of additional steps need to be done by the user. The software will remember the position of the new pipette tip. If the pipette tip rack has been replaced, press Reset Tip Rack. You can define the starting well on gasket if necessary. After adding the cover slip with the gasket on the stage, select Align Gasket. This will automatically change the gasket position to the first one on the top left. If this failed, you can do it manually by opening Gasket Position under the Auto menu and press Save before starting. To start the protocol, click Run Protocol. The software will ask you where to save the results and perform a series of tests, after which the users will be notified if any of the requirements to run the protocol are not met. If the protocol was aborted by pressing the Stop button on the AcquireMP, the Home button can be used to position the arm of the robot back to the resting position.